Come on now. So I want to talk about motherfucking Kevin Hart for a minute. Now, I went to see The Best Man Holiday. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. The Best Man Holiday. I went to see that in theaters last week. A movie that is totally unrelated to motherfucking Kevin Hart, okay? I went to see that. And before the movie even started, I got there to see my previews and shit. Kevin Hart was in 3 separate movie trailers. 3. Now, Kevin Hart, in my opinion, is not that funny. Kevin Hart is funny, or not, just scratch that. I think the reason Kevin Hart has gotten so famous, number one, is because he's funny to white people. Okay? Now, I don't know if y'all have followed his career. I haven't. And the only reason I'm making this video is because I feel like lately he is just everywhere. And I'm kind of tired of seeing him. And this is no offense. I mean, black man, get your money, do what you do, whatever. But, it always goes back to that whole sellout thing. And I don't know if you guys saw that video back in the day of Dave Chappelle when he was talking to Oprah about how, every black man in Hollywood, they always end up putting them in a dress at some point in their career. And I believe Kevin Hart did his early on, so he's already then got past that degradation of that. Okay? For one, Kevin Hart is short, so it isn't like he's some, intimidating ass black man. He's short and he's loud. He's like a little kid just running around. Just and I just realized the other day, maybe it was like last week, that he is pretty much like the modern day Chris Tucker. Now, he's definitely not as funny as Chris Tucker, because I think Chris Tucker was shit back in the day. And even his voice was a little annoying, but he probably played that up for the movies and shit. But Kevin Hart is definitely nothing like Chris Tucker. Kevin Hart is like that fucking the token black person in the white movies. And I'm sure y'all have noticed this. In all the white movies, when they need that one black friend who's going to give you that dose of comedic reality, there's Kevin Hart's ass to sit there. Hey, what? Why are you letting him talk like that? Why are you talking like that? He's not even fucking that funny. Like, just because you talk fast and kind of sassy does not make you fucking funny, okay? He got a show on TV, got a reality, not reality, it's like a spoof show or some shit. He's got that on TV. He's got movies, he's got stand-up comedy. The nigga even made a movie about his stand-up comedy, okay? And I had the white people left and right. Oh, have you seen the new Kevin Hart movie? Oh, it is so funny. And I'm sorry, but yeah. I find white comedy and black comedy to be very different. So especially when the white people who I know, these Pacific Northwest white people, when they come and tell me, like, oh, he was just so funny. Okay. All right. We'll check that out. The same people who find Whoopi Goldberg's just so hilarious back in the day. And maybe she was. Whoopi Goldberg's a little before my time, so maybe I will go back and watch that, and then I will, I might stand corrected. But, yeah. Kevin Hart, you're not that funny. It's just fucking all around. You need to go sit down somewhere. I'm sure you've sucked plenty of dicks in Hollywood to get as high as a status, which isn't really that high, but to get to the status that you've got. Okay? You look like you've got a little bit of sweetness in your tank, okay? I'm just saying, my gator be on point. Okay? So, Kevin Hart, give it a break. Or get some new material. If you're going to be out on, around as much as you do, fucking be funny. But don't wear yourself as thin as you are right now. Because I'm getting tired of seeing you. Maybe other people are too. But does anyone else notice that this nigga's just everywhere? And furthermore, when it comes to black movies, we need, some fresh faces. I'm sure that there's plenty of good actors and actresses out there that are black that can do these black movies besides bringing all these same motherfuckers back. And I'm not even talking about The Best Man because that was a good movie. And I kind of hope they do a third one with that. But I think I just saw Tyler Perry is now doing a movie and Neil Long's in that. Something about the black single women's club. And Tyler Perry, fuck you for doing these movies that you trying to like profit in off reflecting the problems that are in our communities. Okay? Single black mothers club. Really? They already did a white version called the First Wives Club or some shit like that, and them bitches were married. But now we got the Single Black Women's Club. Tyler Perry, you need to go sit your ass down. Your gay ass, because I know you're gay too. And don't get me wrong, because I don't have a problem with the gays, but I have a problem with gays who are selling out our people for some money. Because it's mostly the ones who are taking up the ass in Hollywood and taking all that dick and shit and doing that shit. I think it's fucking bullshit. They're selling, profiting off, Single Black Women's Club. Why did I get married? Tyler Perry, I'm going to need you to do something a little more uplifting with your monies, okay? You know, I saw you got the new Medea Christmas out now. The fuck is that? Like, God, what is that dude's name? Larry the Cable Guy or some shit? Yeah, you just meshing it all in, huh? Just selling out to the white folk. Anyway, Kevin Hart, go sit your ass down somewhere. Tyler Perry, you really need to give Medea a fucking break. Like, kill her off or something. You know, I mean, like, it was funny back in the day when the plays were first started coming out, but now that your shit is like in motion picture form, we don't need to see Medea. She don't need to be in motion pictures because half the time you're taking the dialogue from your plays and putting it right into the movie. Yes, some of us noticed that shit. And you men sitting there fucking raking in millions, motherfucker. So I think that that's bullshit. Yeah. That's all I had to say about that. Kevin Hart, I ain't gonna go see none of your movies, except for that Think Like a Man, that was funny, and I don't think it was funny because you were in it, I just think it was funny because. They're making another one, I don't know if y'all know, it's called Think Like a Man 2, T-O-O, and his motherfucking ass gonna be in that. Anyway, yeah, black movies. We need some better ones out there. I still need to see 12 Years as a Slave, I think that's what it's called. So yeah, anyway, Marcus Moments, Kevin Hart, go fuck off. Peace out.